Top 10 most educated countries in the world as per UNESCO. Number 6, Lithuania, 55.2%. Tertiary educational attainment levels have increased in the past decade, and tertiary educated adults have strong employment opportunities. However, an OECD report notes how total expenditure per student in Lithuania is low compared to the average, especially at the tertiary level. The organization writes Lithuania spends $7,700 per tertiary student compared to OECD average $15,600. Number 5, Ireland, 55.4%. Good employment prospects and completion rates have enabled high levels of educational attainments in Ireland. According to OECD, the organization writes nearly half of all adults 25 to 65 years old in Ireland, 47% have earned a tertiary qualification, one of the largest shares across OECD countries. Number 4, Japan, 61.5%. An OECD report found that while Japan has a well developed tertiary education system, its students rather homogeneous. Organization writes over half of the 25 to 64 years old have attained tertiary education in 2018, 13 percentage points higher than OECD average. Japan has relatively low shares of adults and international students compared to OECD countries. Russia, 62.1%. An OECD report found while that Russia well-educated population spending on a tertiary education remains surprisingly below the OECD average. The organization writes the Russian Federation's expenditure per student at tertiary level was $8,479 in 2016, one of the lowest levels among OECD countries, compared to with the OECD average $15,566. 2. Canada, 63%. Although Canada has a large share of tertiary educated adults, relatively they have advanced tertiary degrees. According to OECD, the organization writes, despite this above average attainment, the proportion of tertiary educated younger adults who have obtained a master's or a doctoral degree is below the OECD average. So, one quarter of 25 to 34 years old had completed a short cycles at tertiary programs. About the same proportions had completed a bachelor degree, but only the 10% would have completed a master or doctoral degree against the OECD's average of 15%. Number 1, South Korea, 69.8%. Almost every young adult in Korea possesses an upper secondary qualifications with an above average employment rate for those with an tertiary educations. OECD's the Education at a Glance report found in 2019. The report added a minimum of 90% of 3 to 7 years olds were enrolled in education in 2017, with 87% among 15 to 19 years olds, are falling into a 50% of 20 to 24 year olds. So the organizations also found the country spends more on education than OECD average at primary, tertiary levels of education. Private expenditures is significantly higher than the public expenditures at tertiary levels, and enrollment rates in early childhood care